Ka-ching! How much do bartenders get paid? Hi, my name is Jerry. I was a bartender for many years. And all I can say is that depends on a few different things. And here's an outline of a few things that it depends on. Depends where you live, what part of the country you live in. Some areas are higher income, so generally you'll make more. Some areas are lower income, you'll make less. What kind of a place do you work at? Is it a rock and roll bar? Is it a nightclub? Is it a jazz lounge? And how busy is it where you work? Do you get the same old regulars in that just come in, have a couple of beers, go home? Or is the place just rocking, Other thing is, how good of a bartender are you? How good is your bartending skills? And that's only half of it. How good are your people skills? That's what it really all boils down to. Everywhere I worked, I made very good tips. And the reason is because I love dealing with people. The bartending part, that's just a simple skill you can learn. Sure, you can finesse it and, by reading books and going to courses and learning from other people. But what people really want to see in a bartender is not only that cold drink in front of them, but that big smile and, hey, how you doing? And, you're part psychologist, part, big brother to lean on. Some days you get people that they just go on and you're kind of going, oh my God. And man, they're going to be, often so grateful. You look in your tip jar and you just kind of go, wow, I could be a psychologist. It's really, really different where you're working. If you're working in a restaurant or a restaurant-style pub where there's waiters and waitresses that bring all the orders and you don't have any people at your bar, you're going to make a lot less. The waitresses are doing all the legwork, or waiters, and they're going to make about 90% of the tip. So it's going to leave you, their 10% that they generally put into your jar. So the key here is to have working in a bar where you have counter service, where people can come up, they'll have waitresses and waiters and that sort of thing too, but have a good sized counter where people can come up and you got a steady flow of customers coming in and a buck or two in your jar, a buck or two in your jar. End of the night, you've got a few $100s in your pocket. So that's, really key. As I said, people skills are number one, so turn it on and be friendly. Even if you're not a friendly person, this is a really good place to practice getting friendly and just making people feel welcome. I made a lot of money as a bartender, and that's why I'm asking this question, how much can bartenders make? I've made $500 in a night and down to $35 in a night. Depends on the night, depends on the day of the week, depends where you're working, depends if it's near payday. That makes a huge difference. It really fluctuates, so you've got to be really good at budgeting. That's what I found. The pay scale is generally very low, and you survive on tips. And I go into some places, and the competition is nasty. They'll come in and work for free just for tips. So you're competing for your minimum wage job with somebody that's going to work for free. So the tips are key there. And again, budgeting is really good. You're also, it's got a really high burnout rate because you're dealing with drunk people all the time, and you're also working on odd shifts, so you never really get to hang with your friends very much. They're in there partying while you're working. Good for them, bad for you. So that's why I switched out of bartending, and I started doing an online business, and it is awesome. I get to work when I want, where I want, whatever part of the country I'm at. Doesn't make any difference to or affect the money that I make. It is awesome. So now I can go down to the pub, have a few pints, have the bartender serve me, and while I'm down there, I'm still making money. So it's really cool. If you'd like to have a look at what I'm doing, and then maybe compare it to what, if it's better or worse than bartending. For me, way better. But just have a look at it. It's just hit the button below, click the link, or go to workwithjerry.com. That's workgery.com. Have a look. It's pretty cool. And it might just turn your whole idea around whether you want to work in a bar or be a customer in a bar. All right. Hope you're having a great day. Cheers.